Why hello there guys, it's Harrison Productions, aka Blair Harrison here, and today we're going to be doing an update video. Yes, my first video in a while. Basically what this video is kind of an update thing and what I plan to do for next year. And this is the second time I'm recording this because I've had problems with the camera and I forgot to use the microphone properly, and I'm using a proper microphone recording from the audio from the computer. So let me know if you like this setup better than my usual one where I just record the audio from the camera microphone. Just let me know what you think of this setup and the way I position things, and tell me if you would like me to use this more often in videos. Well, that's possible. You know, I appreciate and I would like some feedback on what you think. So in this video it's going to be kind of an update thing on what I'm going to do for next year. So let's just get into it. It's going to be a ramble and I apologize, but hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Well, try and understand me at least. So first off, we'll start off with the big one that everyone's going to be wondering, Doctor Who. And you know, to many people, I'm assuming a lot of you think this channel is mainly Doctor Who dedicated, which it isn't. I mean, as the name mentioned, it's called Harrison Productions. It wasn't mainly, well, it wasn't intended to be just Doctor Who only content. It was meant to be like all kind of content, like films and music, and you know, do some like short films and other stuff I like, if that makes sense. That was the plan, but because I did more Doctor Who content, let's be honest, it was more easier and cheaper to record. That's why I did it a lot. But a lot of yous are probably going to be wondering, am I going to do Doctor Who content? If any of yous actually care. For next year, I don't want to do a lot of Doctor Who content. Like, there will be some. I will do the occasional unboxing of Blu-ray season sets of Classic Who. Obviously, I'm not going to give that up because, you know, I think it's fun. Even if I don't get a lot of views, I think it's fun. And it's interesting for people who probably don't have the sets, and you know, I like reading out the special features and see if anything is different from the previous releases, even though I haven't done a review. But I will get to that eventually. I don't know when, but probably never, but I would like to do it eventually. So there's that. But my plan for next year, I don't want to do a lot of Doctor Who because because personally, while I'm a fan of the show and I do like Series 11, I think it's the best series we had in a very, very long time ago. I think the last time I actually enjoyed a Doctor Who season was way back in 2010 with Series 5. That was the last time I remember enjoying the show. After that, it just became a mixed bag and boring nonsense. And shit, I've got to bloody change the battery. I'll be back in a minute, folks. I'm going to get to my next point, and this is the one I think some people might be interested in. Well, if they do, Renegade Doctor. What's going to happen? Will there be any more? At the time of this recording, I don't have anything planned for it. Personally, because of the what I consider disappointing views of the almost every episode Wave 2, it wasn't big enough as I had hoped it'd be, which is a shame because I think it is a massive, massive improvement over the first wave of Renegade Doctor. Because I actually had more people helping me out with the scripts and the kind of storylines and the characters and all that. Sorry about that, itchy nose. But basically, you know, because of how disappointing, and I feel like nobody's interested in that character, and personally, I don't have really anything new to contribute to the Renegade Doctor, so I might lay it to rest, though I could be wrong, because sometimes at the time I could be saying, right now I'm saying Renegade could be done, and then I don't know, like 5 months next year I'll probably say, hey, I'm gonna make another one. You know, but if I was to make another one, then the third wave would be the last Renegade thing or kind of series, and the last you would ever see of Renegade, because personally, you know, like I said, I don't think I've got anything. I think I've said everything and done everything with the characters and all that, and you know, just be nice to get it done and over with, because I think I've had enough. And not that it was bad or anything, but you get to a certain age where you're like, okay, I've had enough, I don't want to do this, I want to move on to other things, and that's what I'm going to be doing. You know, which if Wave 2 is the last, then I'm glad it lasted while it can. And you know, am I ashamed of making Renegade, you know, the live action stuff and all that? You know, yeah, okay, I was a little bit embarrassed. There are some things I've made mistakes in filming and all that. Am I ashamed of it and regret doing it? No. I think it was a good starting point, and it's definitely helped me a lot as a filmmaker and as a sound editor as well. Because if you go back and listen to those early, the early Renegade audios and the episode, they were mixed terribly, they were edited terribly, and I mean, one of them got taken down, for Christ's sake, because I used a fucking Emerson, Lake and Palmer video. No, not a video, a song. God's sake. That's my advice, kids. Don't use Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's no wonder why they're such a shit band. You can't even use the fucking music for like a second. Fucking Rhino Records. But anyway, a bit off topic, but yeah. You know, it's definitely helped me improve as a writer, an actor especially. I feel like I've improved a lot as an actor. I'm not brilliant though, don't get me wrong. I'm not terrible. I'm not like a Shakespearean actor or anything like that, you know. I think I'm an alright actor, but, you know, it's helped me improve a lot. I think I'm doing okay as a director and as a sound editor, and that, you know, that's important. And as a video editor in general, it's definitely improved. And of course, I met many friends of Zygon Productions, and I mean, I'm grateful that I know these people that I love and enjoy working for and with, or whatever. I'm tired. I think you can tell I'm a bit tired, but I'm gonna try and do this anyway. So, next topic. I guess, as we mentioned, Renegade Doctor, let's talk about Zygon Productions. Am I going to be still continuing with Zygon Productions? Well, yes, I'm still going to be continuing doing that. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands there, sorry. I will continue contributing and working with the members of Zygon Productions on Too Many Doctor Who's content, obviously, you know, doing some voice parts and all that. And this year, because I made a lot of videos, I have came up with a lot of scripts and story ideas for non-Renegade episodes, and I'm really looking forward for you all to see or listen to them, because I think I did an okay job, I'll be honest. I did an okay job as a writer. So that should be fun. That'd be something you should enjoy. Okay, now, what I would like to do next year, less Doctor Who. One thing I really want to get back doing is more guitar content. And here we go. Here's the Whinges coming.
Oh no, Blair's back at a guitar again. Blair, stop playing, man. You're fucking awful, man. Nobody wants to hear you, man. You fucking suck. You're not like 70s guitar players, man.
Who gives a fuck? I like guitars. I do enjoy them. I just wish I could do more. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not a great guitar player, but I'm starting to improve a little bit. I'm improving a lot on my scales, guitar scales, and my solos. I'm still working a bit on my rhythm, but I think I'm getting, you know, I can do the standard, you know, up and down strokes. I'm still trying to do the kind of mutings and all that, still working on that, but hopefully I will improve eventually. But I just want to do more kind of guitar content because it's something I like doing. And next year I have a plan to do a video about modifying a guitar, particularly I don't know if you can see that white Squier Stratocaster. What I plan to do is do a modification on it, and you know, just to see the test, is it actually worth to modify your guitar, you know, like a cheap guitar, and if it actually improves, you know. Which I'm not going to reveal much because I want to be a surprise, but hopefully that should be fun if you're interested, or you're one of those people who are considering modifying your guitars. You know, that should be fun. another thing I plan to do is a collaboration with this YouTuber. You might know him. I don't know if you do. His name is David Osborne, but you might know him best as Movie Mania 96, I think the name is. I'll put a link in his channel. You know, he does kind of film reviews and Blu-ray and DVD unboxings, which is kind of what I do, similar, well, except for the review parts. But you know, he's a friend I've known for quite some time, and we've been considering maybe doing kind of a podcast series where we talk about kind of cult films of a certain era. I'm not going to say much, but it's something we have been working on for some time. I think like a year or two, because we love this, the type of cult films, part of this thing we're doing. We enjoy them, and we would like to do it. We haven't got, I don't want to reveal the title yet, but it'll be fun. And it might be interesting for you to hear my opinion on films, because, you know, I haven't done a lot about films, or basically non-Doctor Who content. So that should be fun if we ever get around to making it. So look out for that if that happens. So yeah, that is it really. Thank you for sticking around with me. If you have, I apologize for the massive amount of waiting. Again, a lot of personal stuff has been going on my life, and I must thank you for being patient during this time this year. But hopefully next year I plan to make more videos, upload more as possible, and not take too long. But you know, it probably won't. It'll probably be slower, I reckon, because you know that's the thing you can't predict about the future. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for another video. Take care, folks, and a happy new year. Thank you so much for staying this long. If you'd like to see more, then please hit that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also check me out on other platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can also listen to my naff music on SoundCloud, which is fun. And most importantly, check out the other channels that are associated in this video and the channel itself. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time for another video. Take care, folks.